Good evening, I'm meteorologist Karen Williams, and as you can see, we have clouds on our satellite for the most part for parts of the Delta. We have some showers that are in parts of Arkansas right now, but for us and looking outside the studio, things are dry, they're just overcast. But you'll notice if you happen to be out there, it is going to feel a little bit warmer outside, but don't get fooled by it. Things are going to be quite rocky for your Monday into Tuesday. I'll have your complete forecast coming up as the Delta News at 10 weekend edition starts right now.
News that works for you. This is the Delta News at 10.
We have we have cloudy conditions outside. It's still dry, but it's not as cold as it was. Now, the big thing now is we're going to have a warm up, and then you know what happens. What goes up must come down. I'll have your complete forecast after the break. As you can see by the satellite, we have gray skies. It's pretty much nothing but clouds, and it's been gloomy all day. The last couple days, that's all we've had. But you notice there are a few showers out there west of Arkansas. Parts of Pine Bluff, Little Rock, and Arkadelphia are seeing some showers. But for us, it's still dry outside and still dreary. But if you notice, if you stepped outside, it's not as cold as it was last night. And that's just the really prelude as to what is going to be coming up in the next 24 to 48 hours. And I'm going to explain that in a second. Now, looking at your outdoor forecast, we're looking at mostly cloudy skies by 9 a.m., 62 degrees. There will be some showers. And then by 1 p.m., we should get a little break, 69 degrees before the showers come back and pretty much hang around at that point, 69 degrees. Now, looking at the almanac, you can see we have our temperatures 54 degrees and the lows 43 for Greenville, and for Greenwood 62 degrees and 44. You have our records. We didn't set nowhere near it, nowhere near the 80s, and of course it was just been dry for today. Looking at our low projected temperatures for tonight, we're looking at temperatures in the low to mid 50s. Now, as you know, last night we were in the low to mid 40s. Now, this is because we have that warm front and that air is starting to get a little moist, getting juicy. And what's going to happen is that's going to fuel some heavier showers that are going to be moving in our direction. And then once that happens, then the temperatures are going to drop like a rock. Now, looking at the temperatures, Cleveland 51, Indianola 52, Hollandale 52, Yazoo City 54 degrees, Kosciuszko 51, and Grenada 53 degrees. Now, looking at our future cast, and we put it into motion here, by Monday, some areas are going to be hitting the 70s. Then with the passage of a front, you see everything turn dark blue. That's going to indicate that it's going to be cold. And this sharp line here, that's our front that's going to be moving through with the heavier showers. And some of you out east can expect maybe a little bit of a wintry mix, but we're not going to see that stick because the ground is too warm for that. So just keep that in mind. Looking at your 24-hour difference here, it's about 5 degrees warmer than what it was yesterday for Greenwood and 8 degrees warmer down in Jackson. Looking again at that future cast, we're going to put it into motion. You can see the clouds and then that sharp line that's going to be moving through by Tuesday, heavy rains, and then you can see 1 or 2 of the wintry mix before things really get chilled out and start to dry out, and it will be feeling like December, like it should. As we put our radar clouds into motion here, we're going to zoom in down to the coast, and again, you can see the pending front. They'll be moving in our direction. As we go up to the East Coast here, mid-Atlantic states, they have a few showers and a few snow showers as well. We go out to the center of the country. They are getting hit with some heavy snow right now, and then that's the leading edge that's going to be affecting us in the next 24 hours or so. And then we have high pressure that'll be moving in our direction to give us a couple dry days ahead. Now, looking at the days ahead here, we're going to have 20% chance of rain for Monday. And then, of course, Tuesday will be the complete washout at 90%, and then we'll dry for the rest of the week. Looking at the Yazoo River levels, we are coming down just a little bit. And then by the projection, by the end of Friday, 25.3 feet below flood stage. The Mississippi River level has gone up for about a foot and is projected to go up a little bit higher by 41.1 feet. Now, looking at your forecast, it'll be cloudy and becoming windy late, 53 degrees. We'll have some gusts out of the south. Don't be surprised, 30 miles per hour. And then for tomorrow, we'll have cloudy with some scattered showers. It still will keep the wind around, but of course, 72 degrees. And then as we look at our 7-day forecast for Tuesday, that's when you're going to notice the temperature is going to be 48 degrees, and then by the time that front passes, we'll be below freezing, so you're definitely going to need that heavy jacket. And then by midweek, we'll dry out for a couple of days before we'll have some clouds and the possibility of a shower later in the week. And our